Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my opinion. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all, Miss Nell is a flip-flopping wreck. Now, when the season first began, she was seen speaking with Stormy about Martell's arrest, and she was saying she disagreed. She don't think Martell should go to jail. She doesn't like to see black men going to jail. She didn't say anything about if they do the crime, they need to do the time or anything like that. Fast forward to now, they're speaking on Maurice's DUI, and Nell and Fletcher says, well, I know you feel some type of way about black men going to jail, but, you know, what about Maurice and his DUI? And she said, well, I do believe, she was like, I do hate to see black men going to jail, but on the other hand, if he's committed a crime, then he needs to do. Why is there different standards? Why do Miss Nell feel a different? She have a different perspective when it comes to Maurice. And yes, Maurice should be in jail because drunk driving is a crime, and for people that make jokes of it, make fun of it, and especially the fact that Maurice was up there partying with a whole drink in his hand right after being released. He went right back to what led him to get arrested in the first place. He went back to a bar, the juke joint, wherever he was at. He went back to the place that was serving him the drinks. So he's a lawyer. He's an officer of the law. And you mean to tell me that they don't apply to him, or he didn't think that they applied to him? You don't get an off day because it's a holiday weekend. But for Miss Nell to, to have the outlook about Maurice, why didn't she have that same outlook about Martell? Because the things that Martell has done, continue to do, and will continue to do until somebody actually holds his behind accountable. I feel as though Miss Nell was totally wrong. I don't care if I don't care if you don't have all the facts, because the main fact, the only fact that she needs to know is that somebody who is her friend was attacked by him in some sort of way, to the point where they had enough courage to go and fight against him, file charges, and the courts, the prosecutor thought that there was enough evidence that, yes, Martell needed to be arrested. So for Miss Nell to say, I don't believe that Martell should be arrested, or I don't believe in black men going to jail, well, then she needs to hold her a nonprofit and help coach these black men to do right in society, so they don't have to go to jail. That counseling that she keep on talking about, her giving out to all these people, to Melody, to Martell, maybe she needs to get up there and get on her soapbox and use that counseling and do some real counseling, some real mentor to these men, these black men that keep going in and out of jail, so she doesn't have to see them in and out of jail. Nobody wants to see black men going in and out of jail, but the fact of the matter is that some of them don't give a doggone about the law, and some of them is going to, or they feel as though that they are above the law, or the law can't catch them, because they feel as though if I didn't got away with it once or twice, I could continue to get away with it. Now I'm slick, or now I'm smarter than the law, until the law actually catches up with them. Because 9 times out of 10, when some people like Martell, they've done things that they should have been arrested for, or Maurice, the things that they actually get caught for right now, they've probably been doing all along. I can bet your bottom dollar this is not the first time Maurice has driven drunk. I can bet your bottom dollar that this is not the first time that well, we all know that Martell has done so many things that he should have been went to jail for. But Melody been giving him grace, a lot of grace. But at some point in time, grace is not good enough, because even though you apologize, or you promise not to do things anymore, it's like the more grace he's given, the more stuff he feels as though that he could get away with, because he feels as though all I have to do is apologize and she's going to drop it, or she's not going to go through with it, because I'll just remind her that I am the kid's father. And because who wants to see their kid's father behind bars? Who wants to see their kid? Who wants to be taking their kids to see a man that's behind bars? So he plays on, in my opinion, he's been playing on Melody's mental by apologizing after he do things, while continuing to do things to her, because he knew, or he thought, that Melody is forgiving. But I'm glad that Melody did stand up for herself and go down there and press charges on him. But the fact is that this tells me that Nell is pro Martell, because the same way she was able to just, talk about Maurice and how he needs, if you do the crime, you need to do the time. Even though she said, well, a mother of 2 black men, I still don't like to see black men behind bars. But she was still, even after speaking about her own 2 black men that she's raised, she still was able to say that Maurice still deserved to do his time. Why couldn't she see that for Martell? And in my opinion, it's because of the loyalty that they have for Martell, because like I say, he knows just as well as Marceau, Maurice, their whole crew. Fletcher was probably part of that crew with Martell. Probably not knee deep in the crew, or on every road trip or every escapade that they were on. But deep down, Nell knows that it was not just no one incident with Fletcher, with the with whatever girl that was, that she went over there, knocked on the door, and did whatever to the girl. In my opinion, it didn't start with that girl, and it damn sure didn't end with that girl. And I believe Nell knows, and I believe that Nell knows that Martell knows, and that's why Nell is always crying about the infidelity conversation about her and Fletcher. And I believe that she just wants it swept under the rug, and that's why she protects Martell so heavily. But the thing is that with her protecting Martell, her true colors have come to light, and now we know, we see you. We see Miss Nell, and the outcome is sad. It's a sad outcome and a sad look, because regardless of what, even if she decided to stick by Fletcher, even if there was more than one incident. I believe that sooner or later it's going to come out. It's going to come to surface. And Miss Nell, no matter how much you want to sweep it under the rug, it's going to come from up under that rug sooner or later. And Miss Nell is not, if she can't handle it now, if she can't handle it now, just imagine how it's going to look when she's blasted with her own mess. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.